If it wasn't for Sanjay and his team, I mean, I wouldn't be sat here now with all of this and be able to focus on my songwriting and walking the dogs. I'd probably be in a box somewhere. Hi, I'm Steve Carter. I've known Sanjay from TheWealthPoint since 2022 when he's done some incredible work for me. Helped change my life. A typical average week for me would be anywhere between 60 to 72 hours. I used to see my team more than I see my wife and my daughter. Working 60 to 70 hours a week is not sustainable. March 2024, I had a stroke. The work that I'd done with Sanjay and his team meant that the only thing I really had to worry about was the recovery from the illness and not about how was I going to pay my bills. We are all expendable. Once you realise that, you start to think differently about what should I be doing when I'm not working? Am I overworking? Should I just step back and let other people take the pressure for a change? Contacted Sanjay. For me, it was a sliding doors moment when I could have gone one of two ways. My selection, really, I needed someone who I could trust, who had a sort of track record and I could read reviews. I went for a bit of gut instinct. I'd say the first time I met them, I was thinking it's too good to be true. Because everyone from the first day I met them all the way through, they've just been so chilled out, so polite, so sort of professional in explaining things. There was never like a rush or I feel like you've got to buy now or you're going to miss the chance and it'll be gone. A bit like a car salesman. There was none of that. It was proper professional advice. I've never ever had to chase up and find out when are you going to call me back or drop me a note. So in that respect, it's always very professional. Sanjay and his team come prepared with they're not making up the decisions or the options at the time. They're done before, so that when we sit there, it's all efficient and they've done their homework, which again for me is really world class in the professionalism that they bring to that. Sometimes when we were going through the transfer process with the same people I would be having a conversation with now if I was withdrawing my pension, I just felt like I was a number. I felt when I phoned up that I'd upset them by interrupting their tea break or something, whereas it's just not like that with Sanjay and his team. It's planned, it's organised, they're prepared, they give me the advice, and they obviously listen to some of my wacky ideas, but again explain if things are just a bit too wacky. The service I get from Sanjay and TheWealthPoint is I'm not a number or a voice on the end of the phone. I'm a person. Sanjay and his team have more than delivered the results, overachieved massively. Retirement for me was a shock, going from 100% down to sort of 10%. But what's it really done? There's calmness in my life, perhaps which I've not had ever. I've been on holiday away to places that I've never been before. I take the dogs for a walk, which used to be a bit of a chore at times, which is sad for them. I've been able to spend time writing music, and my wife encouraged me to set this up, build up this small home studio, which has been kitted out, which has got everything I need to make music, and again makes me really happy, and it's also given me ideas for other things that I want to do. So it's my little Abbey Road. Without their advice, life would be completely different to what it is today. I've never looked back. Thank goodness it came at a time just as I was unwell, and I thank someone for putting me in the right position when that happened, because I don't know where I'd be now. But don't wait until you get to the point where you need it, because it is not a quick change if you want to do them properly. What have you got to lose? Just give them a call and go prepared. What is it you want? And then they'll do the rest for you. They'll help you understand what options you've got. There's a saying, time waits for no man or no woman. It's like, if you're over 55, you need to look at this now and go and explore exactly what the options are. And even if you decide you're not going to change, at least you will have not lost that time, because you'll have learned something about putting things in place to make sure that when you do come to retirement, that you have got access to the correct tools. There's other options and other tools and techniques and skills that the WealthPoint have got, which you may be able to tap into. Don't wait, because if you get a shock one morning, yeah, it might be too late.